Hey traders, in this video I'm gonna share with you 3 steps how you can build your trading routine with consistency and discipline. I'm not saying that after this video you would be unstoppable or you would be profitable right away, but what I'm saying is this video could help you jumpstart your preparation, how you manage yourself as you engage in the markets. So 3 things that we need to understand before we start our day trading. The first thing is, how do we prepare ourselves before our trading session starts? It doesn't need to be the trading day or the start of the opening time of the broker or opening time of the market that you're trading. What matters is how would you prepare yourself before you start clicking the mouse, clicking the buy button, or how you would prepare yourself as you analyze the market. The next thing that we need to understand is how do we manage ourselves during the trading session that we are in. So it's not enough that you are prepared before the market opens. We also need to consider how should we manage our trades ourselves during that session, regardless of what session you are trading. And lastly, the 2 things that I have mentioned is not enough without us analyzing what happened during your trading session. How did you respond? How was your trading strategy? How did it work? How were you able to manage yourself during the session? Usually what I do before I start the day is I do a morning mindfulness. What do I mean by morning mindfulness? I do meditation. So before I start looking at the chart is I start meditating, I practice gratitude, I map out the potential challenges that I might encounter during the day. So I'm not saying that those challenges would happen, but what matters is I'm prepared if ever those challenges come into my way. The next thing that we need to do is how much water have we already intake during the day or before our trading session starts. Hydration is important because as you all know that a much percentage of our body contains water. So if we are not hydrated enough, it's not actually easy to, it's not simple to create decisions. So at the same time, if you want to be hydrated, you also need to have a proper nutrition. So what are you intaking during the day? What are you intaking before your trading session starts? Are you intaking a lot of sweets, a tub of ice cream as you face the markets? Because I remember before I watched this video of SMB Capital, they once had a trader, before he starts his trading day, he eats a tub of ice cream, which is not good because we all know that too much sugar, of course, would not be beneficial as we create a decision for our trading. As we all know that trading is not just a hobby, this is like an athlete's sport. So this is a performance sport. If we are not giving enough nutrition, the right nutrition to our bodies, it would have a hard time to respond on the challenges that it would undergo during the day. So you need to count those water intakes. You need to measure and weigh the food that you're intaking. You could actually backtrack from your previous day trading sessions. How did you respond on those challenges because of what you ate? I'm not saying that immediately there's an effect, but you could check or analyze how did your body respond during those trading challenge because of what you ate. So I don't know if you get what I'm saying, but in short, assess the foods that you eat during the day. Alright? And the next thing that you need to do is, what are your goals for the day. Not just your personal goals that you need to take a walk in the park, you need to take out the trash, but what goals I'm referring here is the trading goals. What are you trying to aim during the day? How would you approach the market in a technical way, in an objective standpoint, and what could be the drivers that would impact the market that you are currently trading? So what are the sample goals that you would want to watch or want to journal? So how many trades are you gonna take during the day? How much risk are you gonna take per trade per day? What are the targets you're gonna take for your executions? What markets are you gonna trade? There are a lot of trading goals that you could actually write. It depends on you. How would these goals help you grow as a trader? Whether it's following your strategy without deviation, managing risk effectively, or aiming for a quality setup over quantity, having a clear goal ensures consistency and long-term growth. Whatever it is, what matters is how these goals would help you step up your game plan, your trading journey on a next level. Once you have plot out your trading goals, you also need to understand what would be the drivers in the market. So what I usually do is I look for quick headlines. You can also use Bloomberg, but in ACY we have this quick headlines that you could check. What could affect the currencies during the markets. So these are just small pieces that you could read. You can also check the economic calendar. What red folders, what high impact news would be are scheduled during the day, because these red folders would be a catalyst for the price movement of the market you're trading. For example, this red folder is for the USD. So once the data has been released at a certain time, this would have an impact on your market, on the market that you are currently trading. And much of my work, actually, I am also using AI, primarily ChatGPT. So I use AI for my advantage. How can I further analyze the market? What news are relevant to the market I'm trading? So there are a lot of tools that you could use to aid you as you approach or analyze the markets. So check out your fundamentals. I'm not sure if every viewers who are watching this video trades using fundamentals, but fundamentals is one of the basic drivers of the market. So I myself, before, I'm solely trading based on technicals, but I realized that fundamentals are fundamental as we approach the markets. The next thing is, how are you gonna, with all those information that you have gathered, how are you gonna execute your trading idea on the charts, in the charts? So you need to have a strategy that you could use to approach the markets. So what are your trading strategy for the day? Are you using a moving average crossover? Are you using a breakout strategy? Are you using an ICT strategy wherein you look for liquidities before you enter the market? Depends on you. What strategies have you tested? What markets those strategy is working well? What is the current direction of the market? What key levels price could draw to during the day? And what is your bias? So before you go into the markets, you first need to have a trading strategy that you need to use before you start clicking those buy and sell buttons. So for me, the style that I'm doing as a trader is I do breakout trades. So let's say, for example, if this range breaks out or breaks down, I go long. So I put a buy order in this one, or a market order on the breakout, and just put the stops behind this. Another strategy that I use is following the moving averages. So if the moving averages is above the price, I look for shorts. And conversely, if the moving averages is above the price or below the price, I look for longs. So there are a lot of strategies that you could use, but to effectively gauge yourself with the strategy of your desire, you need to have a backtesting software that you could use to prove that your strategy is actually working. So it's not enough that you know that it's working. You need to test that the strategy is actually working. So as you prepare yourself technically, you have prepared yourself fundamentally, preparing yourself with the market drivers, and you also already plot out your risk management strategy. The only thing that you need to do after all the preparation, and as you manage yourself during your trading session, just follow your plan. The problem with us traders is we tend to go out of our plan because of what's happening tick by tick in the markets. So the reason that you had a pre-market preparation is so you could follow your trading plan, so that you would not deviate from it, and so that you would not experience probably a disappointment because you did not follow your plan, and so much and so forth. And pre-market planning and backtesting actually dissipates fear. So if you have if you want to have more confidence in the market, these are the two things that you need to undergo as a process. So just to share with you what I'm using as a backtesting tool. This is not a sponsored video. I'm just sharing with you what works as a backtesting software. So I use a Forex tester online. You could use this to test the strategy that you have created. So the key is to be patient and for you to control your emotion as you go along your trading day. So a big factor, a big chunk of this being consistent is with this backtest and this pre-market preparation. And of course, it's not enough that you have prepared yourself before the market opens. It's not enough that you already backtested your strategy. What we need to do at the end of the day is to journal what happened during the day. So have you exercised patience? What happened during the day? What trades that made mistakes? What are the things that you need to journal about yourself and about the trades that you took during the day? So you need to personally journalize and analyze every trade that you took during the day. What are the strengths and weaknesses that you have experienced during the day, and how can you prepare yourself as you face the markets tomorrow? So as we do this journaling, our goal is for us to have a discipline so we could be consistent. So these are the three pillars that we have discussed in this video. Just a recap. For us to have a consistent routine, a disciplined routine, we first need to have a pre-market preparation. How are you preparing yourself before the market opens, before the market bells start ringing? How can you manage yourself as you execute your plans during a trading session, and how can you evaluate yourself post-market after your trading session. It doesn't need to be the end of the trading day. What matters is after you have finished your day trading session for the day. And we also discussed how can you increase your confidence, how can you fight off fear with your trading, is to do backtesting. So again, this is not a sponsored video, but you could use this software to test your strategy and at the same time to test how you manage yourself as you go along with your strategy. So again, thank you for watching this video, and if you like this video, we encourage you to like, subscribe, and share our videos. And of course, for your growth, you can check our articles, our market analysis, and educational contents in our ACY website. And that's it for me for tonight, for today, and for this afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Thank you for watching, and see you again on our next video. Thank you.